In your talk, you referred often to a heart, quote unquote, and that's a source of power and whatever. Well, of course, we know that that water pump here is not it. I wonder if you could care to define what you mean by heart.
Sure. Excellent question. To me, the heart represents love. And love without condition is the higher self, the higher form of love. And that's what we're all evolving to. And so the heart is, the physical heart is life, right? Without the heart beating, we're not alive. And so we think of the heart as life, we think of it being alive, and without that, we're nothing. And it's the same truly that without our heart being open to God, without our heart being open to love, then we're not truly living either. Does that make sense? And how many people are going through their life on sort of autopilot? They're just trying to get through life, they're trying to survive, they're just trying to get through the next month. Instead of truly opening their heart and discovering their true identity, understanding their true purpose. Because why do most people not do that to begin with? Fear. What if it doesn't work out? What if I can't make a living? What about this? What about that? You know, because why? Because we don't understand that life is not going to give us a purpose without giving us the means to fulfill that purpose. Right? That's the way life works if we trust the process. So again, if we're open to receive it, then we have to trust the process that then it will be provided for and the path will unfold, but we don't have to know all the answers in order to take the first step. How many of you like to know that everything's going to be perfect before I take a first step? If I know for sure that I'm going to be successful, then I'll do it. And if there's any chances, well, then I don't know, right? So at the same time, what does that tell us about where we're at spiritually? That we don't yet trust. We're not yet in our higher self, because if we're in our higher self, we know that the universe, God, does not put that into our heart, does not put that into our soul without being able to provide for us to make it happen. But it's a relationship. It's a co-creative. We all hear about the co-creative, right? Co-creative beings. We're co-creating anyway. Whether you're conscious or not, you're co-creating with every thought, with every emotion, with every action. But imagine when your actions are guided by your heart, guided by love, rather than guided by your thoughts, what you think you should be doing. Instead, open up to the feedback that life is giving you to get you on your path. So again, it's just attention. Paying attention to the feedback, opening your heart, slowing your mind enough to let the intuition come in, to let the inner guidance come in, and then trust. And as soon as you begin to trust, this is what I do. What I learned from knife fighting is love and trust, love and trust, love and trust. You know, remember the gladiator, when he went, every time he got in the ring, he'd say, strength and honor, and he'd take the dirt and he'd rub it in his hands. Do you remember that, if you saw the gladiator? Well, that's what I do every time before I go to speak, and it's what I do every morning. Love and trust, love and trust. I'm going to give love, and I'm going to trust the process. So every time I catch myself resisting, I say, oh yeah, love and trust, love and trust. Just be present, be love, and trust. And I encourage each of you to do that, because we are at such an exciting time in consciousness, such an exciting time in humanity. Let's get out of the way. And most of all, let's enjoy the journey, just like we were doing dancing before. Let's make it fun. It's fun. We're at an exciting new age, and all these changes are happening. Let's embrace the change. Let's participate in the change and trust the process, and let's get there as fast as we can. Because wouldn't you rather be in the higher self and into this new age as soon as we can? And the more that we be it ourselves, the more that we're able to raise the collective consciousness and be an example to other people. Don't you love it when people go, man, I want whatever you have? You're damn happy and you're giving love and you're present and you've got something. Look at that smile. It's like, I want that. You know, isn't that the greatest compliment? How do I get that? And then you get to be a teacher, because we're all teachers and we're all students and we all love each other. So thank you very much for your time today. Love you all. Thanks.
The most incredible